when it's thrifted, it's really hard to, you know, restrain yourself. Let's just do this. Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy that you wanted to join me today, because today I'm going to go over some of the things that I have gotten that are secondhand, vintage, from a thrift shop, whatever. We're going to talk about the things that I have accumulated over the spring / winter a little bit that I haven't showed you guys. First of all, in Denmark, the thrift shops recently opened up again. I think they opened up on May 1st. So they have been closed for quite some time, and I know a lot of places in the world right now, thrift shops are still closed, and with good reason, because you touch a lot of stuff and usually there are volunteers that work there, and in Denmark the volunteers are often elderly people and those are in the risk group. So it makes a lot of sense that these places are closed down. Just wanted to make that clear. I am not in any way, shape or form, you know, kind of miffed about the fact that I cannot go to my thrift shops right now because of the pandemic. No. I think it's completely fair that they close these places down. But if you want to buy something that is secondhand, you can still do that without the thrift shop. So I have been using a lot of online thrift shops like Depop and Zara and Trend Sales to find stuff that I need and stuff I know I will need during the summer. So today the thrift shops have been open for about 5 days, and yesterday I actually went to an actual in real life thrift shop, and they obviously had safety measures that made sure that no one was standing too close to each other. We were only allowed 3 people in the store at a time. All of this that makes total sense, but I found something that I'm really excited about, and we are going to go over these thrifted secondhand items. And of course, I don't know why I have the need to mention this, but I do have the need to mention this. I mainly shop secondhand. I have a few pieces that are new, that are from conscious and sustainable brands, but about 90-95% of my wardrobe is thrifted and secondhand and vintage stuff, to avoid the impact of fast fashion, because fast fashion, so clever and, you know, articulate and, you know, well spoken, I know. Your girl has class. I don't want to support fast fashion retailers because they are all extremely unsustainable and extremely unethical. So that's why I have sort of made it my deal to primarily use secondhand items, because then I'm not supporting these awful industries. By the way, today is not only going to be clothes and accessories, I also have a few decor items that I'm really excited to show you. Okay, I've been rambling on for quite some time. Let's just do this. Okay, cool. Okay, let's start first. Okay, this is not a thing that I bought per se, but it is a thing that my parents-in-law got for me, but they get all my gifts secondhand because they know that's how I get down, and I really like that. And they got me these 2 plates. Let's see if I can do this without the reflection. Cool. It seems like they're quite inspired by cubism, which I really appreciate. And I love blue for my plates. I love blue plates in general. I think it's so cool and pretty. These are actually decoration plates that you can hang on your wall like so. In the past I've bought so many plates with like this little string on the back that sort of indicates this is not an eating plate, this is a decoration plate. And yeah, I eat from these. I don't care. I think it's cool. And I mean, my vegan lasagna has to look pretty on something, so. This is one of the things that I got yesterday, and I'm really happy that I got it. Look at this! Okay, yes. So it still has the price tag on it because I didn't take it off. And it seems like a lot of people in my local area have been spending the lockdown decluttering, because all the thrift shops are 50% off right now because they have so many things, which is both a good and a bad thing, I feel like, because what I'm trying to say is that I am not against paying full price for something in a thrift shop. It goes to charity. It doesn't seem like the place to be cheap. And this was about 3.5 quid and I got it for 1.5. So, I mean, 3 would also have been completely fine to pay. I have the tiniest kitchen in the world, by the way, and I keep buying things for my kitchen, and I don't have room for any more plates, but I just keep accumulating this stuff because I love it. And I don't know if I am sort of preparing myself to live in a mansion someday, because it seems like it sometimes. I don't know. This might be my favorite thing in this entire haul. No, this entire thing in the last 3 hauls. I don't know. I am so excited about this vase. Look at it. Oh, Never has anyone been so happy with their vase. But I just love it so much. I got this in a thrift shop in Aarhus, which also previously opened up. This was more expensive than the stuff that I'm usually buying. I think I paid around 20 pounds, the equivalent of 20 pounds, stuff like that, for this vase. But I'm okay with it because I really like it. And usually vases like this, I've seen like designs like this, colors, sizes, stuff like that, like this, go for around 40, 50, stuff like that. So this was in comparison quite cheap, and I love this to a bit. I don't know who made it or what design it is or where it's from. Maybe it is not like someone who made it, maybe this is not an important brand or anything, I don't know. I really like it. It looks like an alien spine, and that's how I roll. Okay, let's just put it there. Then we are getting into all of the fashion related items. So starting up with something that is a little bit plain, but I want to include because this is what I do, is a pair of nylon stockings. This is something that most people go to the grocery store and buy, or buy at a, you know, like a normal store. I buy my stockings in a thrift shop, and I am not ashamed. The thing is, these items, they break so fast. Generally leggings and stuff and like stockings, they break so fast. These items are still produced with fast fashion practices. People are not getting paid, and the environment is paying the price, and I'm not there for it. So I buy these in a thrift shop and I see if I can find something. Maybe I can, maybe I cannot. I will, however, also recommend Swedish stockings because they do make sustainably made stockings, which is cool. And they have a return program, so if they break, you can send them back to them and they will recycle them, which is cool. But I still pick these up at a thrift shop because they cost next to nothing. I paid less than £1 for this. So one of the apps that I use quite a lot when the thrift shops are closed is Trend Sales, because the cool thing about Trend Sales, I think it's mostly Denmark who is on it, maybe Sweden and Norway as well. You can find apps for other countries with the same concept and idea, and you can go to the link in my description if you want to read a blog post about online second-hand options that might be close to you. And one of the things that I got is because I have some formal events that I will be attending this summer, and I realized I really only have one pair of heels that wouldn't work for this specific event. Wow, okay, cool. So I went on this app to see, okay, what are my options here? And I found these. This is so nice. I rarely use heels like doing my everyday life, but I really like dressing up. It makes me feel so great. And when I meet my friends at parties or at bars or something, I love to dress up. So I love to have like 2 or 3 options when it comes to like a good pump, or like a good high heel. And this I got without fast fashion. I don't know, I'm just obsessed with beige and brown tones and nuances, and I think it looks so good. And these are going to be a great staple for that part of my wardrobe. So I'm really happy with this. And yeah, you can easily find shoes in many kinds of sizes. You can also search on a lot of these apps so you only see shoes in your size. So you're not like bummed out by all the stuff that you can't fit, but you can only see the stuff that you can actually fit. And I love these so much. I think they're super cool. Yeah, then I bought another pair of shoes from another app. I got these from Sadar, and Sadar works for Denmark, Finland, Sweden, Norway, Germany, stuff like that. So they work for more countries. So yeah, now you know. But I got these, and they are so small, and they are from the 90s and practically not used, and I love them so much. I think they're so cool. And these are going to be like much more of an everyday shoe because I can wear this heel realistically for an entire day without dying, which is also something I have to take into consideration sometimes. And I love getting more into like lighter colors and whites and just sassing up my outfits a little bit. If I am not cautious with what I do, I will just wear my Thrasher hoodie and a pair of leggings until the day that I die. And when a couple of days have gone by, it's completely fine to wear that stuff, and I like being cozy and whatnot. But at some point I will start being bummed out by not looking the way that I look in my head, and therefore it's good to have some items sometimes that can make you feel that way, even though I'm just spending time inside. But still, I really like these. I wore these the other day where Jens and we had date night where we dressed up separately, like suit and dress and makeup and lipstick and heels and everything. Then we had a little reveal and we had cocktails and it was really, really nice. And I wore these all night inside and it was cool. So I'm really, really happy that I got these, especially because the next item matches these shoes perfectly. I got a little, slightly formal, slightly less I'm going to the grocery store kind of bag, because I don't have any of these. It sort of occurred to me that I have my bum bag, like my fanny pack from Marla Clothing, which I love, and my shopper from Grünbag. And those are the two options that I have, and I like to have something in between. And I got this, and hold on to your horses, for £1.50 on Tradono. Someone was selling this close by to where I live, and I just came and picked it up, and I think it's nice. I think this is from a fast fashion brand originally, but since I'm not supporting that company directly and there are no logos or anything that sort of advertise them on my outfit, I think it's okay. I was about to say that I'm happy I'm starting to add more color, but I'm literally adding white and brown, which are colors for me. It's a step up, and progress. But I am so into wearing like really light shades because I think it looks really, really good. And it's been years and years since I had like a proper style development. Last time I had a style development, I think I took out my dreads and we were all very happy about that. So then another thing that I bought yesterday that I'm really excited about. Do I know when I'm going to use this? No, not really. But it's a bodice, you guys. Look at this. Oh, it's so cool. I got this for about £2, which is, I mean, okay. And it fits me perfectly, which is amazing and insane. And I think I can style this very like formally with a formal dress, but I can also like style it with a very casual outfit and make it like an edge. And I think that's going to look really, really cool. Also just for going out for meeting people casually and for like bomb Instagram pictures. So I'm so there for this. I think it's cool. And yeah, it was so cheap. And it seems like it was something that belonged to a set at one point, but they only have the bodice now, which is why I think it was so cheap. So I'm really, really excited. The last thing I bought is actually like proper colorful, like there are actual colors on this, and it is this shirt. And this shirt is kind of giving me boy from middle school vibes, but I love it. I think it's so cool. It has a huge dragon on it, and I'm so stoked. These really vibrant colors are not something that I do all the time, but I am looking forward to being more adventurous when it comes to color. And I really love the combination of red and blue. I think it is bombing looking. I think it's so cool, and it's quite long, so I think I'm going to use it kind of like as a dress shirt with a pair of like small bicycle shorts or something underneath. I really like this. I got this through trend sales as well, where I met up with someone on a parking lot yesterday actually, so not that long ago, and she placed the shirt on the road and I picked it up and I transferred her money via PayPal. It worked out so well. Some trends or just generally styles or something that you don't want to wear every day but you're kind of curious about, and you've been curious about them for quite some time. I think it's okay to seek out those kinds of items if they are used or if they are secondhand and something, because that way again you're not supporting the industry. Because especially when it comes to trends, like trends is one of my I hate trends, because the problem is there's nothing wrong with liking stuff and then moving on and liking new things. The problem really is that the industry, the fast fashion industry, are spitting out these trends so fast. There are new things in stores every single week, because most fast fashion stores have made it their deal to not have 4 seasons like we usually know, but over 50 different seasons. So they are producing their clothes so fast, and when you produce a lot of clothes really fast, what's going to happen is that you're not really prioritizing safety at the workplace, you're not really prioritizing pay for these people, so most people work under very low wages, and also you're not really prioritizing waste management, stuff like water filtration. So generally when it comes to fast fashion, one of the big environmental issues is that everything moves so fast that there's really no priority or no time to make sure that the product you are producing is sustainably and ethically made, because that's not even a priority. So if you are interested in trying out a trend, which is not the problem really, but how the trends are produced, if you catch my drift, try finding it secondhand, someone who's selling a product that is similar to that, going through thrift shops, going through online secondhand shops, stuff like that, is just way, way more sustainable. It's a much better way of experimenting with fashion and experimenting with your style than just going to a fast fashion shop and just buying everything in the store. I hope that made sense. That has been sort of like my perspective, or like my solution for this, is trying something out if I can find it secondhand. Otherwise, I'm sticking to the basics. So this is the last thing that I got. I haven't got a ton of stuff because I don't need a ton of stuff, but I have been curious like here and there and looking out for new things. So I hope that this video was helpful or fun, entertaining to watch. Let me know down below in the comments if you have thrifted anything that you really, really love, or anything that you really, really want to find in a thrift store or in secondhand. And again, if you are interested in online secondhand shopping, and have a guide on gittymary.com, my website, so you can go and check that out. Link is in the description. I hope to see you guys in my next video. Also, please like up this video and subscribe if you haven't already. Become a friend. That would be nice. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Take really good care of yourselves. Until next time. Bye. Thank you so much for watching this video, and also a special thank you to my Patreon supporters. You guys help me create green, zero waste content, and I love you guys. You can find the links to my social media accounts down below and the link to my Patreon on this screen. Bye!